the show. We are now keeping you ahead on the vaccine details that are coming in. This is of the Sputnik-V Russian vaccine. And the latest we are picking up, Indian envoy to Russia saying that Sputnik-V will start production in India by August. This is an exclusive conversation Republic has had with D.B. Venkatesh Verma. Let's listen in to all that is coming.
See, for Sputnik, 150,000 doses plus another 60,000 doses have already been supplied to India.
150 тысяч и потом еще 60 тысяч доз вакцины уже были поставлены.
By the end of May,
до конца мая
about 3 million doses will be supplied in bulk.
3 миллиона доз будут также поставлены за одним разом.
And those will be filled in India. It's called fill and finish.
Они будут заполняться уже в Индии.
In June, this number is expected to increase to 5 million.
И в июне число доз уже вырастет до 5 миллионов.
And the production in India will is expected to start in August.
А производство уже самой вакцины начнется в августе.
By the present plans is that over 850 million doses of Sputnik vaccine will be finally be produced in India.
И по плану, который есть на данный момент, 850 миллионов доз вакцины будет всего в Индии.
As I mentioned, almost 65 to 70% of Sputnik produced anywhere in the world will be from India finally.
Как я уже упомянул, в конце концов 65 или от 65 до 70% вакцины Sputnik-V, которая производится за пределами Российской Федерации, будет производиться в Индии.
Можно уточнить по поводу 850 миллионов доз? Не очень понятно.
So you mentioned about 850 million doses.
Per month.
No. Finally,
Всего.
Finally, in India, 850 million doses will be produced in India by about September-October.
До сентября-октября это общее количество доз вакцины, которое произведется в Индии.
And about the 3 million doses, you mentioned 3 million doses in bulk by the end of May. Does that include the first two supplies?
Yeah, it does.
Можно просто?
3 миллиона доз к концу мая вместе, включая вот эти 150 тысяч и 60 тысяч, которые были в первых двух поставках.
So, Sputnik will be produced in India in 3 phases.
3 этапа будут производить Sputnik.
First is supply from Russia.
Первое это поставки из России.
Fully made.
Полностью изготовленные в России вакцины.
Which has already started happening.
Которые уже поставляются.
Second phase is that RDIF Gamelia will send to India in bulk.
И вторая фаза это институт Гамалеи направит вакцину, видимо, не сортированную, то есть
Unsorted, not ready for use. So you will need to...
No. It will be ready for use, but it has to be filled into the various bottles in India.
в бутылочке не разлита еще вакцина, просто в общей массе.
The third phase is that Russian side will transfer the technology to Indian company.
А третья фаза это когда Россия направит технологии индийским компаниям.
And the Indian company will produce it fully in India.
И индийские компании полностью будут производить в Индии.
Right? So all these 3 phases put together during this year, late this year, there will be about 850 million doses.
И все вот эти 3 этапа включают в себя 850 миллионов доз вакцины.
Okay? And that will be finally for India.
И они будут использоваться для Индии.
And once Indian demand is being met,
И когда уже все потребности Индии будут удовлетворены,
Russia will also export it to other parts.
Россия будет экспортировать вакцину в другие части мира.
Okay.
Можно уточнить, из этих 850 миллионов, какая
Out of
часть,
this 850 million, which part?
какая часть будет произведена по российским технологиям в Индии?
Which
непосредственно?
will be produced in India?
I don't have the actual breakup that you will have to ask RDIF.
Gursimran, my colleague, now joining us live on the broadcast. Gursimran, the plan is clear. Big confirmation coming in of India having 850 million doses of Sputnik-V by September, October, and 65 to 70% of Sputnik-V will be produced in India. What is the detailed plan? Take us through it.
Yeah, this is really very important, as this is coming from the DB Venkatesh Verma, who is the Indian envoy to Russia, and he has said that in August it is expected that India will begin the production of Sputnik-V in India. It will be divided into three parts, the part one of which has started, that is the vaccines coming from Russia to India for use. The part one has started. The part second will be RFID will be giving the vaccines to the India, and it will be bottled here. And the third is Russia transferring the technology of production to the Indian company, that is Dr. Reddy as of now. They will be producing here it in India, and within the 2 to 3 months of production, that is by September, October, India will hit the target of 850 million doses. And post that, when Indian demands are met, the Russia will be exporting it to the other parts of the world. So this is really very important, as the total production of the Sputnik-V, 65 to 70% it will be in India. So you can see, imagine how big India will be the hub of manufacturing of Sputnik-V, and how important it will be, because apart from the COVID shield and Covaxin, it will provide India another weapon to fight against COVID-19. And we have seen that how India is following it up with the Russia, that the Sputnik-V arrives in India. He also said that by the end of this month, it is expected that 3 million doses of Sputnik-V will arrive in India. By month of June, it will be 5 million, and by September, October, India will hit the target 850 million. That is the target India has made. It will hit that target of Sputnik-V production, and this is really very important, because the efficacy of the Sputnik-V under these conditions is really very important, and it will give India an extra edge over this COVID-19 pandemic. And the confirmation coming from Indian envoy to the Russia, DB Venkatesh Verma, who also said that he will be working closely with the Russian side, so that the technologies can be imported to India, and the production is expected to start by August this year. Yes, Suisha.
Oh yes, and it will certainly add a big boost to the vaccination drive, as we see that there is a vaccination shortage in the country right now. Gursimran, we'll leave it at that. Thank you for joining us with these details. We'll move on to other updates.